Hello and welcome to another update video on SUI. The SUI chart has basically done what it needed to do in this correction. Only talked about it in yesterday's video update. That we are basically very close to completing this B wave. At least that is the thesis. That was the thesis, and the market has formed that one more low. Basically reached the 100% Fibonacci extension around 336. And we start to see some upside momentum. Today's trading day, I think, will be central, or today, tomorrow maybe, or this week. Yeah, it's just already Thursday. No, it's Wednesday. Oh my goodness. Okay, forget about it. This week will be probably central to this scenario because we are likely going to understand whether this yellow scenario that we've been tracking is going to be invalidated or not. The formal invalidation point is the wave 4 low. That's invalidation. That's objective. That's just black and white. The red line, okay? Below that level, there's no wiggle room left. And below 326, that is, we have the yellow scenario invalidated. That just gives us clarity, basically, right? It tells us it's not necessarily good or bad. It just means it's the structure there in yellow is invalidated. It has to be at least a broader wave 2 correction, which could unfold as an A, B, C structure, right? But the move down still, in my opinion, looks a little bit more corrective, looks a little bit more like actually a correction. So a 3-wave move down, basically. And so I still slightly lean towards the yellow scenario, but the structure also tells us when I will stop leaning towards the yellow scenario, which is obviously if we get here a break below this area. So, I mean, any further downside will reduce the probabilities for the yellow count because I shared with you, it could very well be that we briefly break below the 78.6 retracement at 344 because the 100% extension, an ideal target for that C wave down, is at 336, and that's just slightly below it. So in this area, we should find a low. So if we can't, then obviously it becomes very likely that we go in to see invalidation. And so it's, well, ideally that last low holds. I mean, 336 is for me the limit. Again, it's the difference between probabilities where they start to shift and formal invalidation. But I think it should be clear. I mean, that's really here the invalidation point down there, right? At 327, 326. So for now, I'm watching if the bulls can actually show us a first micro 5-wave move to the upside. So if I go to the 30-minute chart, yeah, then you see that we don't really have much structure here yet to work with. What I'd like to see is some structure. I need to see a little bit of up and down. I need to see higher low, higher highs. I need to see a 5-wave move, essentially. So if we get a rally, might do it right now, and then a higher low, well, that would be the first step. And then a break above that high, yeah, further confirmation that we've bottomed. And if we then get 5 waves up, that's perfect. Then we call this again wave 1. And the next pullback will be a wave 2. Should be. And then we can follow the pathway higher towards our blue target zone, which is up here around 478 to 530 on this 30-minute 1-hour chart. So that's essentially what we're watching for. As you can see, if we zoom out, this upside reaction is not very meaningful, but it's happening at a level where the bulls really need to show up. So that's why it's so interesting. Yeah, that's the update on SUI. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, I invite you to join us on X for additional updates, chart updates, news, commentary, and much more. So check it out. The link is in the description. So I just read something there. Link is in the description and in the comment section. So yeah, see you over there and have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.